Hey guys, Michelle from Michelle's Craft Corner. In today's video, we're going to be making this fun fold birthday card. Let's get started. So here's a close-up of that card we're going to be making today. I really like how this fun fold turned out. It stands on its own, kind of has that just simple pop and folds flat for a standard card. So really love this design. This was made with the Boardwalk Fun stamp set and coordinating dies. Really kind of a fun theme park themed set. And of course, if you don't want to do happy birthday, there's enjoy the ride and hello sunshine and whatever else you might have in your stash. For our colors, we're going to be using the Lemon Lolly as our card base color, also with a little Secret Sea, but you could also do Night of Navy if you have that instead. And then our ink color, we're using some Pumpkin Pie and a blending brush. I think what else I'm missing here. Oh, some dimensionals, definitely your adhesive of choice. And of course, you're going to need your Stampin' Trimmer to trim and do all the scoring measurements. All right, so let's keep it rolling. All right, so we're going to start with, okay, so I've got all these little tiny pieces. Put those one to the side. Okay, so we're going to start with our card base. Hopefully that's in frame. There we go. So this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5 inches. And we're scoring it at 1 inch, 2 inch, and 5 1/4. Okay, move these off to the side here. And then for our little piece that kind of pops over the middle, we've got another piece in Lemon Lolly, and that is cut at 8.5 by 2.5 and scored in the middle at 4 1/4. Okay. And then for our little front panel piece, we've got another piece in that Secret Sea at 5.5 by 1 1/8. So really you just need a little bit more than an inch. So it's not the same size as one of our score marks. So it doesn't have to be exactly the 1/8, but just a little bit more than an inch. And then of course we've got all of our pieces we'll go through in a minute. So I'll give you guys a second to screenshot that, kind of see all of our measurements there. Okay, so besides that, I went ahead and pre-cut our different die cut pieces. So I did 1 Ferris wheel and 4 of the little palm trees. So 2 small and 2 big. And then I also cut out a little ticket piece. In the set also are these little, I want to say like little diamond shapes. So I went ahead and pre-cut that out as well. I did that using our adhesive sheets. So I just took that piece of pumpkin, put the adhesive sheet on the back, and then run it through. And it basically turns the little pieces into little stickers, so you can just peel the backs off and stick. I really like that for little teeny pieces that can be fidgety. But you can just use your regular adhesive as well. All right, so a piece of hair there. Okay. So we're going to take our base quick here. Okay, so we're going to fold it down like that, and then we're going to go kind of valley, do this in the air here, and back like that. So if you do it right, it should look like that. So pretty simple. Actually, I'm going to hit it with a bone folder just to make sure I got that edge nice and crisp. Go. Okay, and we've got our next piece, this yellow, just scoring that, just like that. Now, before I adhere it, which it's gonna just basically go like that, you can kind of see, pretty easy. But before I glue it, I'm gonna go ahead and sponge it. So this is just a really easy way to do that sunset effect without having to have a whole bunch of extra colors. So if you start with the base card stock of whatever your lightest color is, and then just layer those darker colors on, you can get that really nice sunset ombre effect without having to use as much. So let's move some of these off to the side. So I've got my blending brush and my pumpkin pie. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119. 120. 121. 122. Okay, so because I have the top of this and this kind of the same, I'm going to start at the top and just kind of work it down. Oh, am I in frame? I'm in frame. Okay. Okay, and then similarly, you do the edge up here. And what you could also do if you wanted even more like sunset after doing the orange, you could go back and do like the red on top, or like a purple would be really pretty. If I have a chance, maybe I'll do an example for my page with those as well. Okay, and then what I like to do is just kind of compare and make sure my sponging is kind of similar so that they do kind of flow together. But you don't want to sponge it on top because then it's going to have like a harsh line. Uh-oh. Well, we will cover that in a minute. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Okay. And if you want a sharp orange, you can just give it a little tap in the ink as well, but I get the idea. Go. So now we have our orange sunset done. We're gonna go ahead and glue that on. So we really just need a little bit of glue in the middle. Just gonna go like right there. I'll line it up, give it a little press. I'm gonna flip it closed. Do a little glue on the back. Give that a press. So it'll be like that on the back and like that on the front. So when you let it go, it has like just that little bit standing up. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and take our little blue piece right here. And that's gonna go on the front. Actually, I may put my wheel first. I think I'm gonna put my wheel first. So it's just gonna go right there like that. And to kind of make it stand up a little bit, I put some dimensionals under it. So these little tiny black ones kind of hide better with the dark colors than like the white. But you could glue it flat if you'd rather. Okay, just line it up in the middle there. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I'm also gonna do, got our little tiny, smaller palm trees are gonna be the back ones, and our bigger ones are gonna be the front. Of course, you can mix it up if you rather, or even do multiples. Okay, which I'm gonna do a little glue on the bottom of this so it stays down. Okay. Oh no, not down on the back. Okay. There we go. Just like that. We've got our big palm tree, kind of at an angle. Now he is gonna stick up a little bit, so you wanna be sure to turn him in so he's not gonna be off the edge of the card. We've got all of our die pieces. We're gonna add our little blue strip to the front. Pretty sure I just did that flat on. Yeah, I did that flat on. Just like that. If you want, you can also take your paper snips and just kind of trim that corner a little bit, give it a little more like a mountain or hill, but you don't have to. All right, so while giving that a second to dry, let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment, which I probably should have done when I had the ink pad out. Let's pull that back out. Just a good solid happy birthday here. And last couple things, we're just going to add the dimensionals to the back of this, give it a little pop, and then add our little diamond embellishment pieces too. We will be done. So, just like that. And then, tiniest bag of little pieces. There we go. Oh, I think I already lost one. All right, well, just gonna peel that off. Crooked. Stick it down, not crooked. Oh, I made it crooked the other way. All right, good enough. Press. Then I thought there. Oh, it's still in the bag. There's the other one. You're so tiny. Dot there, and then the last one. There we go. We have our fun pop-up birthday card. Hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and all the product featured in this video will be in the video description below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.